Blessings and welcome everyone. Just a reminder before we begin. Your rising sign horoscope will give you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign horoscope may show up, and your moon sign horoscope will give you the less prominent side story that'll also be playing out for this 2-week period. Remember, horoscopes serve best when observed, like a weather or traffic report. You have influence over all outcomes with your thoughts, actions, choices, and deeds. Use the information that presents to help you make the highest choices for the highest outcomes. If you wish to schedule any of my services or like access to more content via my Patreon, follow the links below or go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Capricorn. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your final week of March 2021. And just a quick heads up for you Capricorn people out there. If you are interested in more intel on what's going to be really in focus this coming 6 weeks, you might want to check out the equinox video I recently put up. And you can just click on my avatar beneath this video. It's front and center on my main channel page. And again, we are talking about some major energetic shifts, some major energetic amplifications going on during that period as well. Patreon people, your weekly bonus astrology report is up, and you can follow the links below to go on ahead and check that out there. And with that out of the way, what are we talking about when it comes to this week's astrology that I want to talk about in this video? Well, this week is a big turn for everybody, because by the time we get into this week proper, we'll have Venus and we'll have Mars together. Not Mars. I keep wanting to say Mars. We'll have Venus and the Sun in Aries. Maybe that's what's making me think of Mars. Venus and the Sun in Aries, where they're going to be for the next 3 to 4 weeks. And what's happening here is that Venus and the Sun combined is creating a huge blessing opportunity, especially when it comes to kicking it up a notch as far as quality of life, love and affection, comfort, peace, as well as just bringing everything to a place where it's much more pleasurable. And that is because Venus, the divine ascended feminine, right? Generosity, affection, magnetism, and the Sun, attention, vitality, energy, amplification, working together is creating an attention magnet as well as a blessing magnet. Now, this is all occurring in your 4th house of home and family, your roots, the domicile. Excuse me. And what's happening here is that we see this major shift being gifted to you as an opportunity to get into the best circumstance possible as it relates to your home, your household, anything to do with your living situation, healing relationships with family, or maybe even drawing in opportunities to actually expand on your family a little bit. You and the Sagittarius people are in a really good way if you're looking to, maybe change it up when it comes to how we're really stepping into our own evolving when it comes to parenthood, or maybe even just bringing in a pet if you'd like. But this is also really strong for you because with the Sun and Venus in the 4th house, we're also seeing a lot of support for home-based business operations, as well as maybe even finding love through our neighborhood, or maybe love close to home, whether it's close to your home, close to their home, possibly even love through a past connection, sort of a 1 degree of separation for those of you that are looking for new love relationships. Existing partnerships as well are getting a lot stronger, becoming tighter as a family. It's a beautiful, beautiful month for you guys to enjoy. So play around with this. But with the fact that it does put emphasis on attention magnet, you want to make sure that you are putting your ideas and your intentions out there to be seen, not just keeping them locked up in a journal with nobody knowing what's going on, not just hiding, not just waiting to see if Venus and the Sun will kick in your door and dump something in the foyer. You want to make sure that you are able to, of course, engage and flow into this. As we get on to your spiritual theme of this week, you've got the Sun upright. There is this huge focus on bringing in an opportunity to restore aspects of yourself that were actually being maybe blocked or suppressed by external influences that really do need to come out. Because with the sun, we are seeing our true, unconditioned nature, right? Our true self, that divine inner child spark that does actually have the closest connection to source as we come into this world. And with the sun upright this week, you're going to be noticing that you're getting a chance to also enforce a great deal of peace, a great deal of fun and harmony and levity into situations that maybe have been very dark or very intense or very dramatic or over emotional. The sun is also, however, bringing a command for healing and a command for purification. So don't be surprised if it fries a few dysfunctional or toxic situations or, or people or even habits, just as sort of a warning, sort of a heads up to get your attention. Look, it's about peace, love, harmony, and innocence in the highest interest of all concerned, and we're working on building you up, that you really don't want to be doing anymore. This you really want to take some space of, don't take what he said seriously, or don't spend as much time with her, like that kind of energy really getting amped up, because it's about learning a bit of reality, perfection, and correction this week for a lot of you. But you're going to find that it also heals a lot of your relationships and brings closer to you the people and the types that are actually the most enhancing and most supportive as well. So it's a big sorting of a lot of your experience. As we get on to your material shifts when it comes to your work, your job, and your finances, you do have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And it does look like a lot of you Capricorn people are... I feel like this is actually sort of a heads up with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, that there is going to be a point where we might want to consider stepping back from a professional course that we have already taken or a road that we have come down. It does not necessarily mean we're doing anything reckless or stupid or impulsive, but I'm seeing with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, there is this awareness that maybe a role, a job, or a focus that we have been really kind of setting our mind on still has not actually connected to our hearts. And it's also in the material world, in the practical world, also not showing the financial or the material benefits that would maybe make that less obvious or make that less of a big deal. And so you are going to be finding that this is a week where a lot of you, I feel, maybe going out and looking for alternatives, even to jobs you've already accepted or things that get put on the table. You can accept if you want, right? Do what it takes to, to stay stable and stay safe and stay practical. But with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, a lot of you Capricorn people are really stepping into a major, hey, do I want to keep doing this here in this capacity for much longer? I don't really think that this is something I should be glued to. Maybe this was just a phase. Maybe this is a distraction. We might want to be thinking about a transfer, switching roles, switching jobs. It doesn't have to all be this week, but a lot of that's coming through financially with the sun and that sun and moon in your, the sun and Venus in your fourth house. This week's going to be fine, but it does put us in a fine position to start contemplating where we can do better for ourselves with our life's work. As we get on to your community, your friends, relatives, other people in your life, you do have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I am seeing that you are getting some kind of assist coming your way. This could actually be something that is of mutual benefit, whether it's somebody coming to fill a void in your life or by you assisting them, right? You filling a void in their life. There is still a mutual benefit exchange going on. I'm not sure if this is something that is on the material or the practical, or if this is maybe something that is more as far as work or, again, social interaction is concerned. But with the Five of Pentacles reversed, there does feel to be some kind of material benefit or profit to be gained for both of you as well. It does look like it's turning around a situation that's not been so great for either of you into something that is much more relaxed, stable, and sane. As we get on to your challenge this week, well, you've got the Temperance card upright. And your challenge is the filter. Your challenge is to pay attention to the fact that, even with the sun, we're seeing these filters happen, clearing out a lot of negativity, a lot of things that ultimately you yourself may have been trying to give too much patience or too much indulgence. And the Temperance card is saying, look, we are actually trying to, we're going to, but we're actually working on filtering all the stuff out that keeps bringing more crud into your life. And the Temperance card is saying it's time for you to start taking your steps into your new life, into your new work, into this new paradigm for yourself, your friends, your family, new people. The Temperance card is giving you the go window. You don't have to do it all at once, kind of like that Eight of Pentacles reversed. You can take your time, but it's really time to take the blinders off. It's really time to stop dimming things down in such a way where you are so focused on what you've been struggling with that you're not even letting yourself sub it out for what you should sub it out with, okay? Because there's something going on with that Temperance card, which is like, we're just cleaning everything out. It might be challenging for you to watch things get cleaned out because you might also have revealed what you might not want to believe about what can't or should not be saved. As we get on to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Five of Swords in reverse. And I'm actually seeing a lot of rifts get mended, a lot of fissures get mended when it comes to relationships. Interestingly enough, for those of you who are currently single or available to new people, I'm actually seeing an old space getting closed between possibly, you and somebody in your past. Some of you, it might not be with like an ex or an old crush. It may actually be closing a rift with a friend that actually leads to love through something that you go on to do with that friend, right? It's like you guys close that rift and then he hooks it up with, somebody he knows or puts you in the right place at the right time to meet somebody new, that kind of thing. We also have, for those of you who are currently partnered, a rift or a controversy, a tug of war, an argument also getting settled this week. And if it's not between you and your partner, because it feels like it's long-standing, it could be between your household and another household. But we have that peace, right, with that Sun card being brought in and being enforced. So that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.